current is
Spicy.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Face into the current more.
All right, I'm going to keep them.
Just lovely. How are you?
Surfboard. It's interesting how the bottom that touches is like notched or something inward. Looks like it's levitating.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if we could approximate the speed of this current by letting go of the sticks and seeing how far back we travel over a known distance of time.
I suppose we could.
Depends on your definition of approximate. No.
It's true.
Hey guys, what does the sonar return to the north?
You want the backscatter? Intensity.
No, the
Sonar
sonar.
return?
Like, is there kind of a cliff feature or vertical features to the left or to the north?
Oh, on the Herc sonar?
Yeah.
So on,
Sorry.
Yeah, so it looks like there's something that's at like on the universal compass at 030. So it's kind of due north and Herc sonar right now. It looks like there's another feature. Probably at 075 or so, the second blimp up there. This is kind of on my compass, so on yours it'd probably be like 15 degrees and due north. Are those of interest to you, Chad?
Yes, if we could look at some of those hard returns, more vertical features,
right, so
since
more
we
like
just ended that
075.
transit.
We can, it looks like the ones that ahead of us are going to be rocky.
But there. So
Yeah.
that's plus 30 from you.
Yeah, we can
So
go over that way.
that 080.
Zero.
Oh, okay,
Roger that. Gonna do a 2-0 move for that instead of a 3-0.
roger.
Overshot it. I think Chad wants to see if there's a feature up in, oh, now it's kind of gone. It might have just been a low.
I mean, it wasn't showing up in Argus, so it couldn't have been too long. Argus.
It sounded like he had two in mind. One was to port and one was to starboard. Then it's closer.
Yeah, we're just looking for
Any,
some of the more of those vertical wall-like features, that's all.
yeah, we should go -90 from Argus, right?
Sorry?
Like -90 from Argus's heading is what I'm seeing this way.
Yeah.
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 So
I think that second.
Herc is a little more local, I think, what we were seeing. So, I mean, in the slope map, it does look like, you know, we're going to have diminishing slope, but if we wanted to go kind of north, I think that would be our best bet.
Oh, this is pretty cool. There's some decent current here, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Good amount of current. So this is the rockier features that you saw on the sonar here. We're just passing over it now.
Mm-hmm.
Chad.
Okay, great.
Can you want me to power cycle the bottle, the sextant?
Right, I'm going to keep the ship coming 060.
Roger.
I wonder if like animal behavior helps hollow out the bottom of those, you know, like they're digging around it. I don't know why that's like that.
Good point. That's a good point. Let's take a look. Feels like a smaller drop off from there, but maybe the shadows deceive me. Yeah, Kim. Something, yeah. Thanks for that. That's great.
Yeah, I think this has been extending ever since we started a lot. We've just been on top of it.
Yeah.
So Chad, the goal is to get another, oops, sorry, gotta give a tug. The goal is to get another
Transit.
100 meters and then transit again?
Yeah.
Roger.
Yeah, as far as collections, I mean, we do have a few more that we want to collect, but we got plenty of time for the day, and obviously there hasn't been a whole lot in terms of subjects to sample.
Yeah, so we're 100 meters
Or,
right now.
oh, are we? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, and oh yeah, we got plenty of room till we're to the next waypoint, so
Yeah.
Yeah, we can set up and start another transect.
Roger that.
Do you want me to bring down a little?
It depends on where do you guys want this transect to take place? You want it along this contour band again? This isopath band?
Yeah. I assume they want the same heading, but if you wanted to get on this cliff feature, but
Yeah, Chad, you want this on the flats, right? You don't want this on the vertical face, assuming?
We can do this on the flat.
okay.
Great. And then we're just gonna go 060, is that correct, Ben?
Oh. Got a
Roger.
little, what is it, a little cat shark or something there? Cool. Bye.
Headshot.
Just get a little ahead of us.
All right, Jess. Good.
Yep, I'm ready. I wonder if this will work. See if it'll work. Looks stable. Let it. All right, stepping forward. Yeah.
What's the concern?
There?
What's the concern?
Oh, we're just seeing if auto altitude will work for this transect or not.
Oh.
Just kind of goes like
Auto.
this.
Might be from the delay. Were you doing it on the previous transects?
No. So I was seeing if it would work now.
Be nice.
You want to come up in the delta pit there, please? Oh, this current. We can measure the current based on the tendrils of this coral. It's too much.
I mean, it's funny because the DP does a similar thing, subtracts out everything else and just gets the remaining to get the current.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do the same thing.
Yeah. What is that? It's like a net. Stops transect for a sec.
Up on the upper left, there's a trap.
Yeah, it's a net.
Glad we've got this eagle eye pilot.
I know.
All right, let's just see what we got. Not seeing anything on to the left or right, though. I think we're going to be clear. Roger.
The ship's not moving.
Roger that. All right, I think we're clear. What's happening here? Man, this current. It's ripping.
Yeah, I was watching last week when the ROV got caught in some of that line. I'm sure that raised blood pressure a little bit.
No, we all forgot about it. No.
Was it like a crab pot or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circular though. is unique for a crab pot, but I don't know what the crab pots look like for deep sea stuff. They also have fish traps that are pots, right? I don't know.
I'm gonna face the slope a bit more, Chad, so I'm turning my heading in your survey.
Okay.
I can bring Argus east if that helps.
I think you're fine.
You're changing your heading to go.
Oh, I was just facing the strike a bit more, or facing the into the slope. All right, stepping forward.
20 meters left.
20 meters, huh? Okay.
Yeah, we're at 120.
Great.
I did not restart it from when we saw that derelict here.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We just paused there.
Got it. All right, looks good. Just stop it.
Okay, stopping transit.
Second, 140 meters. This is T6. Yep. I can, I mean, the next waypoint is still along the same bearing, so. Yeah, we're just going along the slope, so I mean, if we want to go north, I mean, we'll just do this steeper part, but quicker, you know, so.
I think along 060 is pretty good.
Great. Just know we want this steep.
So Chad, just to confirm, we're going to go another 100 meters and start another transect?
Most likely, yeah.
Roger that.
We may or may not be able to squeeze it in before the next shift, so we might not run the transect, but maybe look around, take a closer look at some of the corals.
Sure
If
thing.
I know we just passed a few, but we'll continue.
You mean here?
No, we can keep going a little bit.
Roger.
But if I see anything, I'll call it out. Like, yeah, these ones coming up, not quite.
Roger that. Let us know.
I
We'll, sorry?
Oh, we were just, I know there was a coral that was sampled in the previous shift. And so I was just personally curious and looking at some of these white paragorgia. At least we think they're white paragorgia. Or Cibobagorgia. Cibogorgia. Can never say that right.
You want me to zoom on any one of them, or?
Is that what's in the middle?
How about this one on the left? Yeah.
Sure. See if we can land here so I don't get... All right, Marley. It's not going to be the most elegant of shots, but go ahead, push in faster.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a bit of current right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come wide, Marley. Maybe. I'm making any way with my laterals. Hey, Kim, you want to come down on the delta a bit, please?
Can we take a look at this white coral on the right?
Sure.
To the right of lasers? I just want to see if it's definitely white. I wonder how alive it is. Looks like it is.
I'll park it here. Hopefully we can get a good still shot for what it's worth. All right, Marley, you want to do a quick zoom in there, please?
Yep.
Interesting.
Sorry. All right, Chad, I'm going to pick up unless you want me to stay here longer.
Just 1 second. There,
Rich,
get it in one frame. There we go. All right, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. Thanks, Marley.
No problem.
Thanks. Chad, are these corals consistent with what was collected before?
Oh, that's the thing. They collected a what they had labeled as a Cibogorgia, and I didn't see a picture of it, but according to the chat room, that's probably what was collected earlier. There's just talk of it being a white Paragorgia, but I don't know the phylogeny of the Cibo and white Paragorgia myself, so I just myself wanted to take a look at it and get some screenshots to compare it to the previous ones.
Oh, coral vibrating.
Corals
I know.
vibrating in the current.
Too much food.
It looks like a little dancing skeleton.
Really does.
Rattling bones.
Just in time for Halloween.
It knows it's October.
That species looks like has no soft tissue to me, even though I know it does. Just looks like skeleton. Maybe it's totally retracted everything out of fear.
Maybe. Hold off here. And how much further it is till we've come 100 meters from that transect?
So we are like 75 meters from the last transect. So they're going to change their bearing a little bit to get to the next waypoint. But if you look at the backscatter, it looks like there's a little bit more high intensity returns slightly north of us. So I don't know if they want to make a decision based off that either. But we should grab it if we go straight through this 2R. But the bearing to the next one goes a little more east. So let's see. Yeah, it should take them through that. So I imagine we'll just hand off the beginning of a transect to them, yeah?
Sounds good.
I'll be right back in about 60 seconds.
Sure thing.
59, 58.
So, okay, so with 24 or 20% like forward thrust, we don't make any way. I'm trying to approximate that value.
The current?
The current, yeah.
I like Trevor's system of just spicy or deluxe.
Yeah.
I know, it seems like a very valuable measurement if we could keep it out, just to have that as for modeling or something. So we get a lot of coverage.
The RDI should be able to do that.
Yeah.
Provided the water is not crystal clear, it can track the water column and the bottom. So it should be able to derive the current from that.
So like an ADCP type tracking?
We have one, it's on the vehicle.
Definitely should be able to do it.
Yeah, and you're talking about the Doppler?
Yeah, that's an ADCP.
It's an ADCP.
Yeah. But I mean, we have such short distance between us and the bottom, you know. But I guess it works the same way on a ship. They get it within like 5 meters. But we do, yeah. Because we'll stir up. I don't know, that's an interesting one. I'm going to make us that compass.
Sorry?
I'm going to make that compass.
Indeed.
GG's.
Roger that. Oh, that little hagfish is wrapped in a little loop. Cute.
Yeah. But it's interesting because even some of the the regular Ophididae eels in the water column, it's like they make this loop, I think. Maybe they're the same, but
Anti-predator loop?
I wonder if it's some defensive thing too. Look at this soul's eyes though. Pretty bulbous there. The perch are just so consistent throughout everywhere we've explored, you know? Just equidistant apart everywhere.
They like social distancing.
A lot of good social distancing. You see here, they're all oriented in the same direction, so into the current, right?
Yeah.
Upwind, yeah.
Upwind, yeah. Give me food.
Even the crab probably is oriented in that kind of more hydrodynamic orientation, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know, I'm assuming.
Say hydrogen?
Or it's in a more hydrodynamic orientation, the crab.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Tell me about the hydrogen. What? I really wonder because some of the kind of boulders we've seen, it's you can't even see where it touches the, sediment interface. And I wonder if that's how it weathers or if there's also there are animals that are also kind of digging in there. I have no idea. Right, so I'm not going to call in another move, probably. Or set up.
Yeah, I think we'll probably let it settle out and then...
Yep.
Video is switching over.
Roger. Yeah, we can just let them set up their moves.
We'll probably settle out here, right?
Yeah.
Or here.
Roger that. All right, Chad, well, it looks like we're at 2R right about now.
Okay.
So
We can just chill. I know that Jan and Jennifer will be getting on here any second on the V-Link, and then we can chat.
roger that. Thanks, Chad.
Thanks, Jess.
Hello, Chad. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Doing.
Wow.
Did you see some fun stuff from 4 to 8?
Not as good as yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we
Okay.
had a lot of good stuff. Today, not so much. So
It
the 12 to 4,
looking
though,
a lot like
they had a lot
this,
of
or?
great stuff. Yeah, off and on. Earlier, it was actually less life than this. That's saying a lot too. But we've had some patches of bamboo corals and paragorgia or cibogagorgia. It's the white paragorgia. So the 12 to 4 shift got a sample of it because like Meredith and Gary aren't sure what genus it is, and so we've taken a look at a couple ourselves.
Okay. So you have some really
So
good
we did
video
not
of
do
that?
any collections. Yeah, we got some tight shots, but
Okay.
feel free to take some more because I had never really seen those
Good.
close up.
Fun. Oh, sorry. Thanks, guys.
Hi, guys. Jan's here.
Hey, Jan.
Hey, Jan. Good morning.
Hey. Good morning. I was planning on last night just peeking into the launch and seeing the habitat where they were landing, and it got exciting really fast. I mean, it was supposed to be what we were thinking was more of a kind of a flat, maybe a little bit rocky, but it was rocky and it was a forest, literally a forest of bamboo and bubblegum corals. It was just amazing. So we collected, they collected a nice, really nice, moderate sized bamboo coral, and did all of the Niskin bottle sampling that it was associated with it. Unfortunately, Jan, the 2 out of the 6 Niskin bottles misfired, and so we only have 1 left. And so we'll have to check in with Meredith and just see, because there's 1 in the water column, and I'm going to email Karina Fish about this today. And there's 1 in the water column, about 700 meters above the end of the dive, at the end of the dive, or 1 near a sample that is very unusual, maybe rare. We did collect, and that would be for Meredith primarily.